So this is my 2020 lawn care setup. I'm sorry about the intro, I forgot to do it, but here it is. You'll see it in a second. It's a great little setup for 2020. Well, not little, I wouldn't say that, but big setup. All my stuff that I have at the moment. I will be getting more stuff, but I'm sorry, my Qualcast isn't in the video because I sold it, because I don't need it anymore. If you're wondering why it's not in the video anymore. Let's get into the video. Like, comment and subscribe. Let's get into it. I'll let the other Caleb talk. This is my Toro wheel horse rider lawnmower. These are my lawnmowers, and I got it earlier this year. It's a great machine. Let's just look at it. So as you can see, it's got all features that you'd want. It's automatic. Some have gears. Like, it doesn't need a new deck, as you can see down there, but apart from that, it's a really good machine. I will be getting one next year. Probably not at work, but like, it has everything else is good on it, so that's why I'm getting it. Get a new deck. But this machine over here is such a great machine. I've used it, I'll show you, let me start it up for you. I've used it a lot this year. Well, how long I've had it for, I've used it. So I say it starts up first time, runs fine, it's a good machine. I didn't even pay much for it, 4 minutes. So let's go on to the rest of my lawnmowers. So this is my Honda HRD 536, and it's a professional mower. I use it for almost all my lawns. For 2018, had it for about a year and a half now, around about a year and a half. Great machine, really powerful engine. It's got the GXV 180, I think, on it, or 170. You can correct me on that if I'm wrong. And it's got it's the Honda HRD 536 roller mower. And sorry about that stiffy I just got. It's cold. No, fucked up nose really. And it's got a nice bag, a good sized bag, and I really like it. And I know that quite a lot of you people like them in the UK, and I think it's a great machine. Cuts really well as well in the wet, and I like it. So let's go on to the next mower. This is my Hater 56. It's not the Pro. I've done it up. I bought it. It does need a new pull cord and a bit of a service, and it's probably about, I think, a 2007 or 2008, around about there. It's a good machine. I like it. Really needs to just clean it off a bit and all my equipment and drain all the fuel out. But I really do like it. It's a really good machine, that is, right there. Cuts well. I haven't used it that much so far since I've had it, but it is actually a really good machine. How long I've used it for? Maybe 4 or 5 times. No, about 4 times, a little bit more. And it cuts well for what it is. It's just harder to turn, in my opinion. Not the roller, but just pick it up. I'm not used to it because how high the handles are and everything, but I will get used to it and get a bit taller. But it's a nice machine and I like it. It's obviously made in the UK as well. And that's what the Queen cuts her lawn with as well. And I know that they've made it doesn't have the BBC system on it, so the brake blade clutch. Only the new ones have that on it, but I will get one like that when I have the money. and when I really need it. And I'll sell my Honda. And well, what I will be getting next year, another hater I'll be getting, brand new hater 41 Pro, so 16 inch instead of 22, for my small lawns and lawns I don't really need that, and small gates and whatever. I've got about, I'll say 2 or 3 small lawns now, so I'll probably get more as well in the future and boost my business and whatever up. So let's go on to the strimmers now. So these are my strimmers. I've got 3 strimmers. They're all great strimmers. One of them I use the most. That's the FS70 in the middle. Right now, just for a sec, we're talking about the FS100. And I use that, sorry about the noise, I use that for one of my lawns, because it's bull handle or whatever you want to call it, and I can go back and forwards, and it's big garden and it's sometimes overgrown and whatever. And when I'm doing cleanups and the overgrown gardens I do once in a while, I need it. And a backup strimmer as well, that's another thing. So it's a great strimmer. It cuts wide, cuts some big wides, like, I don't know what you call it, like big wide cuts, because it's ball handle, and I've got the 26.2 steel head on it, on both of my steel strimmers. And I've got, I don't know what CC is, so I need to look it up and I'll tell you. But it's a powerful machine, FS100. It's a 4 mix, but it takes 2 stroke mix. I have 2.7 and sometimes 3 millimeter strimmer line on there. On this I have 2.4 and 2.7 on that most of the time. And it cuts really well. I like it. I would go buy one if I were you. Cutting big areas and you need to get the job done, and you need something powerful, and you're cutting long grass, whatever. The new one's the FS111, but it's basically the same thing. Well, it is, just newer. But some of you guys might have one, and if you do, you probably love it. I love mine. I think sometimes I forget the harness, because you need a harness with it, otherwise like it hurts your back. It's quite heavy for what it is, so anyway, let's go on to the next strimmer. So this is my FS70 right here on the middle. I use that for almost all my lawns. It's powerful enough, and I can do long grass with it as well, just like do need to clean it. It's got a nice head on it. It's almost like the Speed Feed head from Echo or Shindawa, but it's like Steel's version of it. And it's a really good strimmer. Let me just show you the 100. I didn't show you. It's light enough, and you still want to put a harness on, but it's a nice machine. It's nice to use. I haven't got the harness out right now, it's in the garage, but the FS70 is a great machine. For what it is, it's not that expensive, and you can get a good deal at some of your dealers. So it's around the 280 to 300, depends. Some dealers sell for 270 to 300, around about there. That's what most people sell it for in the UK. And it's a good strimmer. I love it. And I use it a lot, as you can see. You can just tell. And I love it. And otherwise, if you want one of those steel 26.2 autocut heads, they're about 25 to 30 pounds, I think. Unless it's went up or down, I don't know. And that is a little bit less powerful. That's a high-end homeowner one, but I think it is. But a lot of people do use them because they're powerful enough for what you're doing. And the 94, I've had one before. Basically the same machine, same power, same everything. Engine's a tiny bit bigger than that, but it's the same power and everything. And I love that. It does take a bit of a while to start sometimes, but it's a good machine. And let's go on to the next trimmer. Oh, and I just love it. And you can just chuck it around and it won't break. It's a strong and good, like, nice everyday machine. Let's go on to the next machine. So this is my next trimmer that I have, my DeWalt. I don't know the exact spec, but it's DeWalt 54 volt brushless motor. Yeah, most powerfulest one. It's nice. I do need to get another battery for it, another 2 batteries for it, and another battery for my blower. The only thing is you can't put a speed feed or a steel head on it, because look, there's this head like that. Taps well, but then, and I use either DeWalt 2.2mm or I use the 2.4, which works right on this. And it cuts really nicely, and I like it. And I would get the steel, but it's a little bit more expensive, but then that's the same, it's comparable to the steel. And I don't know, like, it's just a great machine. I do need to try use it a bit more and get some more batteries for the little handheld blower and that, and I can use it a bit more. And then I just need to get a long reach or handhold DeWalt hedge trimmer as well. And then I'll be done for most of it, and a pole saw. And I like using it. I don't have much to say about it, but it's nice. I would get one if I were you. Yeah, all the people are watching this. Let's go on to the next one. So now we're on to the blowers. Backpack blowers. The blowers, just the blowers. I've got one backpack, and I will be getting another backpack. And that'll be the PB8010 Echo. Most likely, and I've got a little handheld there. So first we'll be talking about the backpack blower, Steel BR500. It's light for what it is. It's quiet. It's nice. I did break the tube there. It got bent somehow, so I had to take that. So I didn't want to buy a new one, and it holds fine. A bit dirty. I've used it a lot, so that's why it's quite dirty and manky and needs a wash. Lights, nice. Put it on the back. Like it. Moves around easy. Blows really well. Has good power for how much you're paying for it and how light it is and whatever. It's good power to weight. Oh fuck, I can't say it. Not gonna make a mistake and then whatever. I think it does about 180 miles an hour. No, 160 or 170 miles an hour. That's alright for this blower. It's powerful, I like it, and I use it for summer and autumn. But I will be getting another blower just for autumn, maybe summer as well. The PB8010, like I said. This is powerful. I use it for autumn, summer. I like using it. I did wish it had side start, and I did wish most of the professional ones did, but otherwise it's good. But I do need to service all my equipment because I haven't done that yet because I haven't had the time. I know I'm just a bit behind, but I just like it a lot. It's a really good machine. And powerful. These are the handheld blowers. I only have one. I used to have another one before I had my backpack. I've had 2 backpacks. That's my second BR500. My other one got stolen. But that one, I used to have a BG86 steel. It was powerful and a good machine, but I might get myself a one again, just to blow stuff now and again, and if I need a bit of help, somebody can use that a little bit. Whatever. But that's probably equivalent to the BG56, which is alright for that. At the moment it's on full charge, 3 flashing lights as you can see. And it's running the DeVolt FlexVolt Lithium 54 volts, 6 amp hour, that's what it's running. The battery. And the tube's quite long for it as well. And it is the fan got caught with a string and now it's making a stupid noise. Only about 20-30 quid to get fixed, but sounds weird, but powerful and I like it. It's got a 2017 I think, Christmas, no 2018 I got it, mid 2018, and I like it. So these are my hedge trimmers. I have 2. I have one long reach hedge trimmer as you can see right here, and it's a steel combi system, steel KM94RC, and it's a professional and good low-end machine, but I like it. And it's got the hedge trimmer attachment on it. Very nice machine, light. As you can see it has that, light. I got it, it was so now it's 2020, so I got it in 2019, but I got it early 2019, I think so. It's powerful, I use it a lot for small stuff, big stuff, and stuff that's quite high up and on ladders and whatever, and far away and stuff like that. Powerful, cuts through big stuff, thick stuff, whatever. That's why I use it all the time in the summer, the spring and summer I use that, maybe autumn sometimes. And I have had problems with it, but major, it's been nothing, but it's been under warranty, so it's fine now. So I've had 2 or 3, but that's because it wasn't right when I got it, so but it's fine now. I like it, I'd recommend it. They're not too expensive for what they are. I think I paid 480, that whole thing together. And yeah, I did buy it myself, if you are wondering, with my money. I might get an extension which is about that long, a long extension for reach up higher and further away, and I'm going to get a pulsar attachment as well, so I'm going to use it with that next year. Quite a bit of stuff next year I'm going to be buying. So be earning more money, and my lawnmower repairs I'll be earning money from as well, so fixing up lawnmowers and selling them, and fixing up lawnmowers for people and giving it back to them and whatever, making money. Only haters and Hondas. But yeah, and this runs really well and I like it. I use it a lot in the summer and in spring. Go get yourself one. Now let's go on to the next hedge trimmer. Now we're on to the handhold hedge trimmers. I've only got one, but it's the smallest steel makes, powerful enough, big enough. The bar could be a bit longer, and they do make a bigger one. I should have got it. Fuel tanks is a bit small, but I only use it for small shrubs, and if there's 2 people, then the other person might use this as well. And I got this early 2018, I think, or late 2017. Early 2018, like Feb or so, March. I think it's 18-inch cutting blade or head or whatever. I use it when I do shrubs, and sometimes the side of a hedge if it's small, or if there's 2 people. But it's powerful enough, light enough for what it is, and I like it. I would get one if I were you. Quite a lot of people have them, or some people have the HS50 set, which is a little bit more powerful than that, but I like that more. Because of like the styling and how it looks. I think that's powerful enough. So I've never told you, but I do have chainsaws. I have 2. The Makita, which is a homeowner, but high-end homeowner. It's a good one, or mid-range. It's powerful enough for what we do. I think it has a 18-inch bar or 16-inch bar. I think it's 18. Use good feel in that. I use steel bar oil. Then my dad used this. And it's the, what is it? The Makita EA 3500F. That's the model that it is. Makita. And I think it's a 2012 model. That's the year of it. Good one. And this is a Komatsu. I can't read the rest of it. I forgot how you say it. But Komatsu, their garden equipment. They're professional. It's their low-end tree climbing and like little top handle saw. Low-end or mid-range one. Now I use it for cutting up little branches and hedges back, and now and again on ladder, just holding it and it's light and reaching out. Just little jobs as well. Powerful. I got it for nothing off my uncle as well. Found it in it. That's one thing I need to get fixed before I use it again. This doesn't work. It might click in place and use sounds like it, but I don't know. We need to get it serviced and fixed, and get a sheath for it as well, plastic thing. Runs nicely. Got a choke, got an on-off button, but it doesn't have a primer bulb or a whatever those bigger chainsaws have. Neither. Should at least have a primer bulb, but it doesn't, and I think it should. So, and it has a 14-inch bar. I think it's from the 80s, this chainsaw. Sharpened it a couple times. Bit of an odd place for a chain. I would recommend, they don't make this exact model anymore, but they make something basically equivalent to this. I'll try to find the equivalent and put it in the description or something like that, or text me or whatever, or DM me on Insta. But I would recommend getting yourself one. It's a good machine. I like it. I think you would as well. It's like, obviously there's a cost to it because it's professional, but it's a good machine. Let's talk a bit more about the Makita because I haven't talked much about it. I use it for big stuff, sometimes small stuff, and if there's 2 people as well, cutting down trees, little limbs sometimes, cutting out big stuff, and I'd say it's just as good as the steel. or husky. So I recommend getting one of these as well. It's nice, I like it. It's good. So that's my Henchman 10-foot tripod ladder. No, it's not a Henchman, what am I saying? It's my tripod ladder. I forgot the exact brand of it because like I just went up online and found one. It's quality. I will tell you the brand in one of my other videos when I remember, or find out where I got it from. I forgot, but it's a good tripod ladder, and I use it for 10-foot stuff obviously, and reaching up as high as I can with it, and 8-foot stuff, and I won't be getting an 8-foot one because I think that's good enough. 10 and 8-foot I use it for, and I use for 6-foot stuff, which shouldn't really, but I think I'm going to get a 6-foot one, and I'm going to use it and I will be getting a 6-foot ladder for my small ones and as big as it can do, and then when I'm doing 8-foot to 10-foot stuff I'll be using that ladder. And that's another thing that I'll buy at some stage. Don't have to get it, but probably 2021 or so. I don't even know. Might be this year if I have the money. Because that cost me about £280, I think. Right about there. 250, 280. Quite expensive, isn't it? Henchman one, about 310 for that one. I don't have I only have one leg that does the thingy, but when I get my business bigger I will be getting another 10-foot, but with the legs and whatever. But I use that for a lot of hedges. Now and I'm going to use a small little ladder, but most of the time I use that. I reach up, it's safe, I like it, it's strong. Sorry, I've got a cold. I'd recommend getting one if you're garden services or you just really need one. And it's good for trimming trees and trimming back hedges and cutting hedges and trimming back apple trees, picking apples, whatever. It's good for that stuff. I use it for trimming hedges, cutting back hedges, cutting back trees. I use it for stuff like that, reaching and whatever, like stuff like that. And sometimes for going on roofs. It's a good ladder. Now let's go on to trailers. So I don't know what year this is. I got this trailer used, but it's almost brand new. The tyres are old and worn out a bit. We do need to get some new ones, but otherwise we've repainted it, cut pieces off of it, put new lights. That's one thing. Those lights are shit. We're changing the lights with the same lights, but those lights were faulty. We need to do that sometime in January, when we have the time. We put a new jockey wheel on it, with a chain on it. Obviously new lights, but we need to change that again. We put this on it, cut it to size, but it did half it already. Put that on my motorbike, and that's for the rider lawnmower, and put rubbish on there. Drag it to jobs and whatever. And then we've got a tailgate on here as well. Obviously number plate on the back. Whatever. Might be a bit of rust on it, but it's nice. And we've used it quite a bit now. We've used it only for towing the ride lawnmower, and now they're going to pick up rubbish and whatever and take it to the dump and whatever. And then use it for my motorbike as well, dirt bike, yeah, and drag it by my dad's Vauxhall Ferrara, 2 litre I think, or whatever. It's really nice, this is, and I like it. Colour looks nice as well. Only thing is it's not galvanised. Now let's go on to my other trailer. This is my 2018, mid-2018 trailer. got a box on it, some tools in there, and it's got my sign on the side. I've got all my tools on there, and I drag it behind my ride on now instead of my bike. I do need to fix those tyres because they've got punches in both of them. I pumped them up over, but they're slow leaks. So I've got my spool, my string line, or whatever you call it, attached here as well. Reflectors and whatever. The reflective tape there and there and whatever. It's scratchy a bit, but yeah. I do need to fix this rubber here and here and do something better. But yeah, and I need to put reflective stuff there. But it's good. I like it. I've used it a lot, as you can see. That's been bent. But it still works fine. That doesn't work fine as this. Just bent it earlier and I bent it into the driveway. Happened before and I need to bend it again. But that's a great trailer. I drag it behind my rider lawnmower on the back because there's a little hook or hitch or whatever. It's nice, I like it. Hope to see some of your lawn care equipment and setups and whatever, you guys who are watching. Hopefully we get over 1,000 on this views on this video, like I have on all my other videos. And hopefully you subscribe, smash the like button and the subscribe button, and comment down below. Go follow me on Instagram, Caleb's Garden Services, and Caleb Pool on Facebook. I think I have another account called Caleb's Garden Services on Facebook as well. I'll put it down below as well. The camera that I'm using today is my Canon 70D, full 1080p, and I really do love it. And I'm using the 10 to 22mm lens. It's a nice lens and I like it, wide angle and a bit of zoom. Now I'm using the Rode Video Mic Go with the furry thing on top, I forgot what it's called, to like help with the wind, and it just sounds better. And my, I forgot to make it a tripod, but my big tripod as well. That's why it's so not shaky and like still good quality video and sound. Apart from my nose is messed up today. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, click on the little bell so you get all the videos and all notifications. Comment down below. Go follow me on all the social medias. Go follow everyone on Instagram, all the garden people and whatever. Go follow me. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. This is Caleb's Garden Services, and I'll see you next time. Oh fuck off. This is Caleb's Garden Services, and I'll see you next time.